What's up guys? Coolest tech of the month, February 2023. This is episode 77. So once again, I bring you a wide range of cool tech, including a robotic vacuum. We have earbuds, headphones, a portable clothes dryer, some ultra cool Steam Deck accessories. We have a mini projector, a mini PC, and lots more. So if you've not already, then please like and sub to the channel and follow on socials for more innovative cool tech videos, reviews, gaming, and lots more. And as usual, everything you're about to see will be linked in the description with timestamps, so you can jump straight to the product that interests you. So without any further ado, let's begin with the first cool product. So first up, we have a care package from Poco. Most of you guys will know Poco is launching something exciting in a few days, so stay tuned for more on the launch. Meanwhile, I just want to share what's inside the box. So let's begin. All right, bunch of goodies. Let's see what's inside. What is this? This looks like a headband. We've got a Poco headband here. So we've got a can, an empty can. There's nothing inside. You can't open it like such. Okay, it looks like the top twists off. So you got a secret compartment in there. So that's a Poco secret compartment can. Interesting. Let's see what else is here. A Poco shirt. Cool. So we've got a Poco bag. And that is pretty much it. And I'm really excited to share with you guys what Poco have up their sleeve. So stay tuned for that. So next up we have a brand new pair of wireless headphones by Edifier. These are the WH950NB. A rather nice fabric zip-up hard case included with the Edifier logo on top. Open it up and you'll be presented with the wireless headphones. Very neatly arranged. User manuals. We've got an audio cable, an audio adapter, a Type-C charging cable, and the wireless headphones themselves. So a combination of metal and plastic being used here. Looks and feels very premium. So top strip here is made from metal, and the inside of the band has this really nice soft leather-like material, and so does the air cups. Very nice and well padded. They are foldable, and you can extend these as well to fit your head. And you've got this rather nice rubberized textured finish. It feels and looks really nice. Over here, what looks like a Type-C port, it's not, it's just a design. If you look closely inside, you can see a bit of mesh grill. So that's just cosmetic design there. It's not a Type-C port. And on the inside, you can see they're labeled right and left. And on the right air cup, you've got volume control. You've got a mode button. That's your Type-C charging port. And on the other side, you have an audio jack. Support Bluetooth 5.3, but if you want to use them wired, you have the option to do so. Now, these headphones do feature 40mm dynamic drivers. They also feature hybrid active noise cancellation. You've got high-res audio and high-res audio wireless with LDAC certification. Battery life is an astonishing 55 hours. And they do support fast charging, so 10-minute charge equals 7 hours of non-stop music. You've got 4 noise-cancelling microphones built in, and you have custom EQ settings via the smartphone app. So a very stylish pair of headphones by Edifier. These are the WH950NB. Awesome stuff. Let's see what's next. So next up, we're looking at the Verefa V60 Pro auto emptying robot vacuum. So this is not just a self-emptying bin, it's also a docking station, so the vacuum cleaner can automatically dock itself, empty the dust out, and it will start charging when it needs to. On the top you have this flap which you can open, and there is actually a bag already pre-installed, so you get 3 bags in total, and the dust capacity is 1.5 litres. On the back of the bin you will see there is a single power socket. So very nice design. It's finished in white. You've got 3 buttons on top. You've got your sensors going all the way around. Now underneath you can see these big tyres with plenty of grip. You also got a 360 wheel on the front, so again it can navigate into different directions. Over here is where you would attach your side brush, and in the box you have a spare one for the future. You've got an optical path sensor at the bottom as well. And on the back of the unit you can see the actual bin compartment for the robot vacuum cleaner. To open it, you just press this button, pull it out. So this bin over here has a 450 ml bin capacity. You can see your HEPA filter on this side. A spare one is included in the box. This is just a robot vacuum cleaner. It is not a mop. You've got 2700 PA of suction power. You've got optical flow and gyro navigation. You've got multiple cleaning modes. The suction power can be adjusted. You've got a handy remote control. This robot vacuum cleaner also has a smartphone app available for both Android and iOS. And with the app, you'll be able to control the entire system from your phone. You'll be able to set schedules for cleaning, so you can set it to clean every day, 11 p.m. It does have built-in Wi-Fi, and it also supports voice control. So from that initial first clean, you can see on the phone, nothing has been mapped. So this is in fact a simple cleaner. You cannot map and send the robot to the room of your choice. Returning to home seemed okay. It got there in the end. Thankfully, it doesn't fall down the stairs. And also the self-emptying feature works really well. There are not many smart features included. Yes, you've got the voice control, you've got the remote control, you've got the self-emptying feature. But other than that, this is just a power on and go, simple operation for the simple person. If you want something more advanced with abilities like proper mapping control, so you can send the robot to any room you like, also a water tank for mopping, better collision detection, then you need to spend a lot more money. Simple features, certainly not bad for the money. The V60 Pro by Verefa. All right, next up, we've got something really interesting. This is the Bakeey VP2 Mini Projector. So check it out, guys. Extremely small projector in my hands. This is an LCD projector. It's super compact in size. It weighs only 200 grams and it fits in the palm of my hands. It supports wired screen mirroring for iOS and Android. There is no HDMI port on the side, so you can't attach an HDMI device. So it's strictly screen mirroring, wired, and you've got a USB port for running multimedia off USB. You can see a small lens on the front and you've got your focus adjustment on the side. And that is pretty much it. On top, you've got power button and some navigational controls. There is a small remote control included. Lamp life, 30,000 hours, 150 ANSI lumens, apparently. I'm not too sure about that. Resolution 320 by 180, contrast ratio 3000 to 1, and apparently this will do up to 100-inch projection. Furthermore, this projector is powered by micro USB cable. It does not have a built-in rechargeable battery. All right, so here we are. Projector is all powered on. You can see remote does not work at all until you aim it at the projector. So the first thing I want to test is the wire cast. So I've got my iPhone 11 Pro. I'm going to connect it via the wire, which I've plugged into the projector. Any second now, my screen should be mirrored. There you go, guys. So you can see screen mirroring is working fine. Open up YouTube, that should work absolutely fine. If I just go ahead and play one of my videos. So let's just quickly test out the streaming quality. Paused it on the lizard as I usually do, but this time Mr. Lizard is not going to look as good as it usually does. You can see the picture is so pixelated that I do not enjoy looking at this picture. If I switch the light on just to show you what would happen, and the image quality is awful, so I'm going to connect an Android device this time. So I have been playing around with the Android app. Now with Android it's slightly different, you have to install an app, but I've tested it numerous times and I can't get it to work. Very cool looking. I was actually quite excited to test the wired screen mirroring, but after testing this, I have to say I'm quite disappointed with the overall result. Even for such a low price point, I actually expected better. Some of you out there who don't mind the low resolution video might be able to use this for a kid's room, and if you want to give it a try, it's not going to break the bank, although I only got it working with iPhones. Couldn't get the Wirecast working with Android phones. It would only work with iPhones. And I did try multiple flash drives. Only FAT32 and NTFS worked. Even then, I couldn't access the content. Predominantly, if you do pick this up, it's going to be for wired screen mirroring for your iPhones. So do bear that in mind. Very cool idea. Unfortunately, not implemented as well as it looks. Bakeey VP2, people. All right, next up, something very useful for you Steam Deck users out there. This is one of the nicest cases I've tested for the Steam Deck. So here it is, lightweight, protective Steam Deck case. It's made from a combination of plastic and soft silicone. So the sides are soft silicone. You've got hard plastic on the back. You've got a kickstand here as well. And then you've got silicone all the way around top and bottom. grippy texture on the back, so the Steam Deck's not going to slip out your hands. So here is my Steam Deck. I'm going to slip it into the case. So that's how you would do it. Nice and easy, and I love how grippy this feels. It gives you good protection, and the kickstand is also very good quality and sturdy. So no doubt one of my favorite Steam Deck cases. And in case you're wondering, does it fit inside the original Steam Deck case? Well, you're about to find out. Perfect. Zip it up. No problems there. And if you have a third-party Steam Deck case like this one here, I'm going to show you that it fits in this as well. So no problems. Stick that down and close it. And I actually do prefer some of these third-party cases, as they have the extra pockets and the multiple memory card holders, which comes in very handy. So one of the best cases that I've tested for Steam Deck that has a built-in kickstand. This one is the Benazcap Steam Deck case. Very affordable, so definitely check this one out, guys. So next product is the Mokin docking station for Steam Deck. So this has to be one of the best Steam Deck hubs I've come across. It's a 7-in-1 USB-C hub, and it's also the first Steam Deck dock that I've ever come across which supports dual display output. So you can use dual monitors with this thing. You've got one HDMI 2.0 and one DisplayPort 1.4, and they both support 4K 60. You've also got a gigabit LAN, 3 USB-A ports, and they are USB 3.1, and you've got one USB Type-C, which supports up to 100-watt fast charging, and is capable of charging the Steam Deck at its full 45 watts. You can see you've got very nice rubber protection there and there. And if we dock the Steam Deck, okay, so just to show you this working, I've got my 4K monitor. That's a 1080p little side monitor, and there's a Steam Deck. And as you can see, you can set up all three displays. That includes the built-in display however you want. You can configure all three screens to mirror, or you can have them to extend. And as you can see, the dual display output works absolutely fine. So that means I can play a game on the big screen whilst web browsing on my second display. And whilst you're outputting to two monitors, you still have the Type-C port free on the back of the dock, in case you wanted to charge the Steam Deck whilst doing the dual display output. So really finding this dock very useful. This is definitely one of the best docks you can buy for Steam Deck. So we're not finished with the Steam Deck. We may as well bring it back on the desk. Now this, I kid you not, is my favorite Steam Deck accessory of all time. This is the one that I imagined that someone should make, and guess what, guys? I actually found it. This little thing is a 4-in-1 USB-C hub, but not any old USB-C hub. This one clips onto the end of the ventilation ducts and secures at the bottom. So it stays on the Steam Deck at all times. Then you simply plug in the Type-C port, and you now have yourself a 4-in-1 hub consisting of an HDMI 2.0 supporting 4K 60. You've got two USB 2 ports and a 100-watt power delivery fast charger. And if all that was not enough, you get a kickstand as well. Now you guys tell me. Now if you've used the Steam Deck before, I know you guys are going to want to pick one of these up immediately. Now if you had a case on the Steam Deck, then you can't use this accessory, as then it will become too thick, it won't connect to the vent. But as it is, if you don't use a case, if you only got a D-brand skin or something, then this is ideal, guys. The kickstand and the extra ports are very useful, but that's not all, folks. You can charge your console whilst you're playing your game comfortably, but also gain access to the other ports. So this is my favorite Steam Deck accessory. I really like this one. I believe if you have a Steam Deck, this accessory is the best. The only thing I could have wished is USB 3 ports. Unfortunately, you only got USB 2, but it still does the job pretty well. So a 4-in-1 USB-C dock for your Steam Deck. Awesome stuff. Definitely check this one out, guys. So next up, I have the Panasonic Lumix 25mm prime lens with an f1.7 aperture. So new lens for my Panasonic cameras. I have the GH5 and the G7. Using the standard kit lens all this time, that is the 12 to 60mm lens. I needed something cheap and cheerful for low light shots, and I've opted for this lens. It's a budget lens compatible with micro 4/3 mount. It also will fit some Olympus cameras. So this is a 25mm lens, but it's actually equivalent to a 50mm on a full frame camera. The lens is ideal for low light shots, great for portraits, and it features autofocus. Now the actual lens is made completely from plastic as opposed to the kit lens, which is actually made from metal. So connecting this to my G7 first of all, line up the red dots and twist So the G7 is the camera that I use when I'm traveling. It's very portable and lightweight, and the GH5 is my studio camera. Now I did a bit of research before choosing this lens, and for the price, this is without a doubt the best budget micro 4/3 lens you can get for the Lumix G series cameras, and I simply can't wait to start using mine. Now this lens is great if you want to take some amazing looking bokeh effects. Really good results, offering you great value for your money. Okay, so next up we're looking at an innovative piece of tech. So this is the Aerative portable dryer. It comes with a portable carry bag. You've got your instructions, some pegs, and the unit itself, which has the power cable already attached. So this is a small portable dryer for your clothes and shoes. So how it works, you can see you've got 3 buttons here. You've got your power button, timer button, and your operation button. You basically twist the legs and they extend out to the side, and this basically becomes a futuristic clothes hanger. When you actually switch it on, it will blow out hot air and UV sterilization technology, which keeps clothes clean by eliminating 99.9% of bacteria, but at the same time it will dry your clothes. Okay, so I've got a t-shirt. It's already a clean t-shirt, but we're going to drench it a bit. This t-shirt is totally drenched. Just going to wring out some of that water. So before we hang the t-shirt up, I just want to show you how this works. When you press the power button, it tells you the temperature and it blows out hot air from the bottom, both sides. And the temperature just keeps going up. You can set timer so it can switch off itself, and then you can activate the UV. So that's supposed to clear the bacteria. So the t-shirt is totally drenched. The temperature is currently at 39 degrees Celsius. I'd like to see how far that temperature goes up and how long this takes. Set timer for 20 minutes. Temperature is currently at 44 degrees. So this t-shirt should technically be dry in about half an hour. Maybe less, we're timing it. Let's see what happens. I'll be right back. So next we are looking at the Edifier MF200 portable Bluetooth speaker. So here it is, guys. We've got a metal build Edifier logo on top. Now this speaker supports Bluetooth 5.0. You've got dual full range 36mm drivers. There is a 2200 milliamp hour battery, which will give you around 10 hours of non-stop music. It supports Bluetooth, AUX, and USB-C, and you've got a built-in Class D amplifier, and it weighs no more than 500 grams. You've got a metal mesh grille on the front. On the side we have a Type-C charging port and audio jack, and on the other side you have a power button, so if you keep it pressed you'll hear a short tune, and that will tell you that the power is on. There is an LED indicator on the side as well, and at the bottom you've got rubber feet on either side, and you can also press this button to cycle between the modes. And on the front of the speaker you can actually see we've got volume control and play and pause button. So let's hear how this sounds. Now sound quality is pretty good, and if I had to rate it, I will rate the sound 3 out of 5, and if I had to rate the bass level, I would rate it 1 out of 5. So not very bassy, but the sound is clear and loud, and this would make an ideal under monitor soundbar. For those who need a speaker with a small footprint, this one fits the bill. Edifier MF200, people. Alright, so it's been 20 minutes. I just want to show you the progress. So it looks like we have one whole strip going all the way down, which is dry, and the same on the other side. The sleeves are still very wet. 20 minutes, this is the result from a fully drenched t-shirt. I think this is actually going to take a good hour to fully dry. So I'm going to leave it on for the full hour and come back towards the end. So next up we have a 2-in-1 wireless charger by Benks. So in the box you get a user manual and an interesting looking card. No idea who they are. Let me know in the comments if you do. So plug this into your power source. I'm using my favorite power bank. Grab your iPhone, and it works on iPhone 12 onwards. So it simply connects on the back, secure magnetic connection, and you can see it's already charging. It supports 15 watts wireless charging. So you can actually game on this comfortably while the wireless charger is on. And you've got a flick switch on the back to activate the LED fans. And look how cool that looks, guys. So a strong magnetic wireless connection, 15 watts max, and you've got a cooling fan, and to make it look good, you've also got LED lights. So if you do game on your iPhone, this could be an ideal accessory. So let's see what's next. So this is the Revo series fast 100 watt GAN 3 charger by Voltme. So check it out, we've got 3 ports on the back, a USB-A and 2 USB-C ports. Both Type-C ports will give you up to 100 watts of power, and the USB-A port can give you up to 60 watts. If you charge more than one device at the same time, the power delivery goes down a bit. So one of the USB ports will give you 65 watts and the other one will give you 30 watts, and the USB-A will go down to 30. But if you use the ports one at a time, you get the full charging speed. So this charger has enough power to charge 2 laptops and a smartphone all at the same time. The charger can intelligently detect how much charge is needed for your device and charge it at its optimum speed. So Revo series fast 100 watt GAN 3 charger by Voltme. So here we have the Earfun Air Pro 3. Now these earbuds are absolutely jam-packed with features. You have Bluetooth 5.3 with Qualcomm aptX adaptive. On the side you can see hybrid active noise cancellation, LE audio and LC3 codec. You've got 6 noise cancelling microphones, low latency gaming mode. There is a smartphone app and a whole bunch of features that you can read on the back. Now the charging case itself is made from plastic with a Type-C port on the back, and you've got some LED indicators on the front. When you open them up, you'll be presented with the earbuds themselves, and I will quickly remove them. So here they are, grey and black in design with the Earfun logo. Now these feature 11mm composite dynamic drivers. You've got Qualcomm aptX adaptive audio. This supports hybrid active noise cancellation. You've got 6 noise cancelling microphones built in. They feature low latency with dedicated gaming modes. Battery life is 9 hours per earbud, and the charging case will give you a total of 45 hours. Now the case does support fast charging, so these earbuds in this case, charging for 10 minutes will give you 2 hours of non-stop music. They also feature IPX5 water resistance, and there is also a smartphone app called the Earfun Audio app, available for both Android and iOS, and the app will give you custom presets and more functionality. So not bad at all for the price, the Earfun Air Pro 3. So the next product on our list is the Blackview MP60 mini PC. In the box you get your user manual, HDMI cable, you get a mounting bracket with some screws so you can mount it to the back of your monitor. Now we have a 12 volt power supply and the mini PC itself. Now this mini PC is powered by an Intel Celeron N5095 quad core clocked at a 2 GHz base and a 2.9 GHz turbo. You've got Intel Ultra HD graphics, you've got 16 gigs of onboard soldered RAM, so not upgradable, and you've got 512GB SSD, which is upgradable to 2 TB. There is further expansion for a 2.5-inch SATA hard drive up to 2 TB, and this mini PC has dual band Wi-Fi AC, Bluetooth 4.2 gigabit LAN, supports dual 4K HDMI output, and comes pre-installed with Windows 11 Professional. Now the mini PC is made completely from plastic, finished in this midnight blue color. You got the Blackview logo engraved in this bronze or rose gold color. Intel stickers. Now nothing on the front of the mini PC. On the side we have a physical power button, 2 USB 3s and 1 USB 2 port. On the back we've got power socket, another USB 2, we've got 2 HDMI outputs supporting 4K 60, we've got a gigabit LAN, headphone and microphone combo jack, and a Kensington lock. If we keep going, nothing on this side, and that brings us back to the front, and this is what the bottom of the PC looks like. Now I just want to quickly show you some upgrade options that you have with this mini PC. If I remove the bottom 2 screws, you will be able to add your own 2.5-inch SATA hard drive up to 2 TB. Furthermore, there are other upgrade options. Now if you unlock the top and bottom switch, you'll be able to pull this mini PC apart, like so, and then you have to remove the 4 sticky feet, behind which you will find 4 screws. So let's get all 4 screws open quickly. Okay, and now we're going to carefully lift off the top lid. Be careful because there is a cable attached to the board, and that is for the LED lights, which I'll show you a little bit later. So you can now see your upgrade options. We simply have a 512GB SSD, which you can swap out for a 2 TB. But if you do that, you have to install your operating system yourself. Over here, we have a fan right on top of the processor. Now the RAM appears to be fixed and soldered onto the board, so RAM is not upgradable. 3 screws so we can have a quick look under the heatsink fan. That is the processor right there, and we do have some thermal paste on top, the fan, and you've got this exhaust on the side. Quite an interesting layout. Now this mini PC has been designed for basic use, web browsing, office applications, and very light gaming. Don't expect a powerful performance from this, so you're not going to be able to edit 4K videos or play AAA games on this. I will also add this to my mini PC ranking chart so you can see exactly where this stands against the competition. Blackview MP60 people. So it's been an hour and here is my t-shirt. Let's inspect. I nearly spilt my Coke can over this t-shirt. I would have had to wash it and dry it all over again. Okay, here we go. So it looks majority dry after 1 hour. Sleeves are still a bit wet. So you can see all of this is wet still on the sleeves. Probably same on the other side. In fact, the other side is dry, so I don't know how that happened. The top part feels completely dry. And here's where a slight issue at the bottom. Okay, wait a minute. You can see a wet patch going all the way down, a line of wet patch going all the way down, and then all of this is wet. A triangle on this side and the bottom of this side. So I would say it did 80% of the job in 1 hour. Okay, both sides quite dry. So after 1 hour of usage, I really expected for the job to be completely done. I'm not saying I dislike this product because it is cool. If you travel a lot for business and you have to stay a few days in a hotel, you could actually save yourself some expenses for laundry by doing it yourself if you have the time. I would say it probably needed another half an hour. So we're looking at around 1 hour 30 minutes to dry a thin t-shirt like this one. So it is quite a long time. It might be really good for the right person. It's very well made. It is a bit noisy, I won't lie. I'm not going to say it's quiet in operation. You can hear it. And if I compare that sound to something, it sounds like a portable heater. So yeah, you are going to hear that in the background. So I hope that gives you an idea of the Aerative portable dryer. Top marks for innovation, but I just wish it would get the job done a bit quicker. Time to check out the health product. So here we have MiraMate Cold Laser Wrist X. In the box you get user manual and a whole bunch of accessories with charger cable. Now this is kind of like a large, thick wristwatch that you wear on your wrist, and it will use cold laser technology to treat various blood conditions and symptoms, including high blood viscosity, high blood lipids, hypertension, ischemic cardiovascular diseases, and cerebrovascular diseases. Now listen, I'm not endorsing this product. I'm not saying this product is going to work wonders for you. I'm simply introducing to a new piece of technology which supposedly improves and treats these type of diseases. So you simply wear this on your wrist like so, keep the power button pressed for 3 seconds, and it will automatically start working. I can see the red lights flashing underneath, so I know it's doing its job. So they suggest you use this 1 or 2 times per day and 30 minutes each time. Now you don't have to just sit there like that for 30 minutes. You can actually go about your everyday life. You can walk, you can carry on working, cooking, whatever it is you're doing, you can carry on doing it and just ignoring that you're wearing this. Now, I'm not a doctor. I can't tell you if this thing is going to work for you or not. It's a good idea to read more about it. Ask your doctor if cold laser treatment is suitable for you as well. But this is just something new I want to show you guys. I'm going to try and use this twice a day and see how I get on. I do suffer from hypertension and high blood pressure, so I'm going to see if this makes a difference for me. If it does, I'll let you guys know in the comments. So MiraMate Cold Laser Wrist X, people. Okay, so next up we have the Olto 8 Infinity 2 mechanical watch. Yeah, I've still got the Laser X on, so just ignore I'm wearing that. So here we have a premium quality mechanical sports watch. It's basically a wind-up watch, so it doesn't take batteries. You simply wind it up to get started. No smart features, no health features, no step counter. It's a basic watch. 50-meter waterproof, sapphire crystal glass, very premium build quality. You've got 22mm straps, which can be removed and replaced with your own, and it weighs a good 124 grams. So if you're looking for a premium mechanical watch and you don't like smartwatches, here is an option for you guys, the Olto 8 Infinity 2. So there you have it, guys. That concludes episode 77. If you got this far, then please hit the like button and also let me know which products were your favorites from the bunch. I'll see you guys again next month with another episode showcasing some of the coolest tech that I set my eyes on. All the links are provided for you in the description box for your convenience. Like, sub and follow if you have not already. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.